You're watching the station that's working for you. Now, WMAR 2 News.
I'm Christian Schaefer. The investigation will continue today after police officers shot and killed a man this morning in Anne Arundel County. Around 5:30 this morning, two officers arrived at a home on Linwood Avenue in Glen Burnie, not far from BWI. The officers were there to serve an emergency protective order. Anne Arundel County Police say that order was related to Maryland's red flag law, which allows a weapon to be seized from a person found to be a risk to themselves or others. That law just went into effect on October the 1st. Police say a man answered the door at that home with a handgun. A struggle occurred. The gun went off one time. The officers were not hit, but police say they fired back. The man was hit and died at the scene. Also, the National Weather Service has confirmed it was a tornado that caused the severe damage and killed two people in southeast Baltimore on Friday night. The victims were working at the Amazon Fulfillment Center on Browning Highway there, and they were killed after that EF1 tornado caused the building's roof to collapse. The two victims have been identified as 54-year-old Andrew Lindsay and 37-year-old Israel Argote. The two did not work directly for Amazon. They did subcontracting work with a different company. There were no other injuries reported from that tornado. A protest is planned today at the University of Maryland. This comes after football coach DJ Durkin was fired and the Board of Regents Chair James Brady resigned last week. Several student groups now say they would like a say in President Wallace Lowe's successor. He is expected to retire after this school year. They're also calling for the students to be involved in the election process for the Board of Regents. Right now, the governor appoints members of that board. That protest scheduled for 3:30 in front of McKeldin Library on the campus there in College Park. Baltimore County Council scheduled a vote on a resolution that would create a parental guidance policy for White Marsh Mall. The vote's expected to be at the County Council's meeting at 6 o'clock tonight. The resolution would require the mall to increase its security force and make sure adults accompany underage patrons on Friday and Saturday nights after 5. This comes after an incident where 9 people, including 7 juveniles, were arrested. There was a brawl right near the mall back in August.
And now from WMAR 2 News, Maryland's most accurate forecast.
I hope you had a wonderful weekend because we are dealing with some rain in the forecast for today. Also, the cool temperatures and severe weather is possible as we head towards tomorrow, and then the sunshine returns as we head into your Wednesday. But let's look ahead into tomorrow as we do have some storms on Election Day. This is the setup. So we do have this system. We will have a warm front, and along that warm front, we could get some of those thunderstorms. And now that warm front could pass us a little bit, and if that's the case, we will be in the warm sector. And of course, being in the warm sector, that's between the warm front and the cold front. That's where you do get that severe weather. Now, we may dodge a bullet. We'll see. Let's check out the scenarios, right? The worst case scenario first. So this is the one where we're going to have some high shear. When you talk about shear, you're talking about the winds turning with height, changing with height. And with that, that's when you start to get the twisting in the atmosphere. So tornadoes are a possibility, damaging winds as well. And the timing would be more in the afternoon, evening. Right now, though, I'm thinking possibly that we may squeak out the best case scenario. We'll see how that goes. That scenario 2, and this one will have morning clouds, also the showers in the morning, and what that's going to do is stabilize the atmosphere a bit more, so by the afternoon things can't really start popping off, and the timing looks like it may be earlier in the afternoon into the morning as well. So we'll see how that goes, but let's hope that we do get that second scenario. In terms of what we have for today, again, the rain lingering until about, I'd say, lunchtime, 2 o'clock-ish, and then things will start to dry out a little bit. With that said, we're not going to get a whole lot of sunshine today. We will have maybe a little bit of misting still as we go into the 6 o'clock time frame, making your way home. But again, as we head towards Tuesday, Election Day, that's when we're going to keep our eye to the sky, the possibility for some strong to severe thunderstorms. Still, the Storm Prediction Center does have us in a slight risk. That's the area there in the yellow coloring. Biggest threats, once again, damaging winds and isolated tornadoes cannot be ruled out. As we continue through the rest of the day, showers are likely. Temperatures will stay below the average of 61. And then there's that 7-day forecast as temperatures will bump up as we head towards your Tuesday. Breezy conditions, and then cannot wait for Wednesday and Thursday where we dry things out. Christian.
Thanks, Lynette. Keep it right here at WMAR2news.com for updates on top stories and breaking news and all your information you need for Election Day. For news and weather on the go, download the WMAR2 News app. We got live radar on there, breaking news alerts that we can send straight to your phone. Thanks for watching. I'm Christian Schaefer.